Hi guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome to the start of my Let's Play of Toukiden on the Sony Playstation Vita. This is a Japanese import, guys. So before I begin, I want to talk to you guys about what my Let's Play is going to consist of. Now, I've covered a lot of the demo videos already, and basically the beginning of this game I've already covered in the demo, but I'm going to go through it again anyway because I did miss sections out. Now, on this Let's Play, what I want to do is pretty much cover every single quest at least once. I'll only refilm quests if it's like a subspecies of a monster or if I'm using a new weapon class. Obviously, I want to show you guys new weapons I may have got or new armors I may have got. So basically, it's gonna mainly be mission based, but obviously in certain episodes there may be more than one mission. What I'm going to do is, in the titling of the video, I'm going to put like village mode, which means solo single player, and then I'm going to put like online multiplayer, so obviously self-explanatory, online multiplayer. So you guys can choose what you want to watch basically. So let's get started. So going to create my character here, and obviously I want to be female. Now, I'm not going to go through all the different options, I'm just going to whiz through this real quick. I've done a separate video for female and male character customization, so just check out the link in the video description for the playlist and you'll see the video in there. The thumbnail will have a picture of male and female characters on it, and you'll see it in the title anyway, so just check that out if you want to see the different options for character customization. So let's call my character Kyra. I did want to call her Raymeria, but it won't fit on, so Kyra will have to do. It's a name that I usually use on Monster Hunter anyway, as some of you may know. So let's go through the different hairs here. I'm just going to whiz through them like I said. There is a certain hairstyle that I really like, quite like that one. I might actually go for this one though, and I'm tempted have like I want like blood red hair, that would be cool. Right, let's go all the way up. Can't seem to get pink. There we go, that's quite a nice colour. We'll go with that. Now, just go through the eyes here, they're quite pretty. I might just stick with that actually. Skin colour, I want quite pale. I love that voice, I've used it so much on the different demos, I'm gonna have to go with that voice. Right, well my most comfortable class to use is the longsword, so I'm gonna stick with that for now. Introduction movie. She's pretty hot. Holy shit, what's in the sky? It's like a turkey dragon. No idea what they're saying, of course, but it's still nice to see the cutscenes.
世界は歪み消える。だから俺たちモノノフが鬼を撃つ。
Looking forward to fighting that wolf type creature, by the way.
そうだな。
It's where the demo stops. I was like, no, I want to fight it. One last roar before it keels over and dies.
始末は任せた。
ああ、新人が来るんだったか。使えるやつだといいな。
Skipping that bit because it's just like weird like panels of the different characters. Let's go! Oh, that was a sexy roll, if I do say so myself. Select is kind of like Mind's Eye on Soul Sacrifice. You'll notice the glowing points on the monster now. They're his weak points. Now, as you attack those, they'll change colour and it'll kind of tell you when they're near coming off. Invulnerable at this point, by the way. I don't know why I'm playing so badly. I've fought this thing loads. I should be playing the maze balls, but there we go. I think it's because I know that I can't die. Pretty much just telling you the controls here. Whoa! Legs close to coming off, you'll notice, because it's red. There we go. And if I hold down R, I can absorb it now. And it stops it from regrowing back if you deplete that bar fully. Yeah, skip that. Don't need to see that. Of course I can't read Japanese text.
長旅ご苦労だった。俺はヤマト、この里のモノノフを指揮している。新たな仲間を歓迎しよう。
Basically, they're probably saying, nice to meet you, I'm such and such, and this is such and such, and we're doing such and such.
いい腕をしているそうだな。
お前の家を用意してやる。ひとまず荷物を置いてこい。任務の説明はそれからだ。大岡、案内してやれ。
心得ました。では行こうか。
This is the village, which is a pretty nice layout actually. I just personally think it's a bit bland in my opinion, it's not very colourful. I'll take you on a little tour around the village momentarily. I've already covered it in a demo video, but I'll do it again for those who have come to this video for the first time.
我らモノノフの本拠の一つ、鬼との戦の最前線だ。もっとも普段はのどかなものだがな。君も落ち着いたら里を見て回るといい。では自宅まで案内しよう。ついてきてくれ。おお、君は東の地の出身か。あの辺りはむごい状況だと聞いている。よく生き残ったものだ。中津国に来てからまだ日は浅いのか。何、すぐ慣れる。さて。
This is my house, by the way, that's what she'll be saying. My main base of operations, I can change my weapons in there, I can save, do all sorts of stuff like that, really.
君の家だ。君が来るというのでな、急いで手入れをした。なかなか骨が折れたぞ。冗談だ。そんな顔するな。さあ、入ろうか。長い間主のいなかった家だ。好きに使うといい。一通り必要なものは揃えたが、不足がないか確認してくれ。
Okay, so here is where you save your game. This is where I can change my equipment, so I can switch my weapon class if I choose. So you don't really have to worry about what weapon you start off with. You've got all the weapon classes available to you in your box, and you've got standard armour as well. Now this here, this slot, is where you can equip, I don't really know what they're called, I'm just calling them souls. And they're like fallen warriors or something that you get from absorbing them from like enemies you've killed in the field. You'll get like a cutscene normally, and that's when you get a new one. And you equip them to like a weapon, and what that does is when you hold down R when you're doing your little meditation thing over like a fallen body part, if you press like triangle, circle or square, it'll do a certain thing. So it can like give you buffs, it can put like thunder on your weapon, it can heal you. It all depends on what soul you've got equipped. Now I'm going to try and keep a log of the different souls and their abilities for people. But don't quote me on that, because I'm still learning myself as well. Bear in mind, I don't read Japanese.
もういいのか。
Right, what's this? I think this is like messages. You actually get like messages from other characters in the game, from what I remember on the demo.
もういいのか。
She's basically saying, have I finished looking around, I'm guessing.
何か、まあ、うまくやってくれ。さて、じゃあ次は。
Okay, so that's an alarm going off. We're gonna have to take down some beasties now.
来たか。すまないが、一緒に来てくれ。戦の時だ。お頭、遅くなりました。
雑魚の群れだ。里にまっすぐ向かってきている。これより総員、迎撃態勢を取ってもらう。早速だが、お前にも働いてもらおう。王家と共に里に迫る鬼を撃て。モノノフを名乗るに足るか、その力試させてもらう。ふん、いい目だ。我ら鬼を撃つ鬼となりて人の世を守らん。行け、 そして生きて戻れ。
着任早々すまないな。
Okay, she'll basically be saying this is where you can change your equipment, your weapons and your armor.
8年前の大曲時以来、私たちは戦い続けている。この世に溢れ出た異形の鬼と、奴らは人の魂を食らい、時の因果を壊してこの世を異界に作り変えている。日の本の大半はすでに異界に沈んだ。もういくつ里が滅ぼされたかわからん。あの美しかった森も今や歪んだ平安の世界に変わってしまった。人の住まう地をこれ以上侵させるわけにはいかない。一匹残らず殲滅するぞ。よし、では行こう。任務に出るときはそこの受付で記帳していくのが決まりだ。詳しい話はユウに聞いてくれ。
Okay, so I just used the longsword before, so I'm going to switch to dual blades now just to keep it interesting for you guys. So this is where you take on quests, so let's talk to the guild lady.
はじめまして、私、ユウと言います。ここで皆さんにお願いする任務を管理しています。任務を受けられる際はこちらに記帳していってくださいね。戦場にはそこの出口から出発できます。突然の任務大変だと思います。どうかご無事で。汝に英雄の導きがあらんことを。こんにちは。
Okay, so we're gonna go kill some of these goblin things now.
頑張ってください。
And you just select the quest, go over to where the arrow is and press circle. And then off you go on the quest.
ここは鬼の正気に汚された土地。時の因果が壊れた異界だ。行動限界に気をつけろ。限界を超えて正気を取り込めば命を失うぞ。
So the map is indicating the red zone is where the enemies are. You can lock onto them by pressing the left shoulder button. Stand over them and hold R to absorb them, and that gives you like materials at the end of the quest. So like to upgrade weapons and stuff like that. If you want to switch targets that you're locked onto, just press the right analog stick while locking on. And you can just flip to a different target. Well, see that glowing stone there on the left? That's really interesting. Because you can restore, like, if you use, you know what I was talking about before, if you hold down on, you press a corresponding button such as square, triangle, circle, and it does something. Well, it depletes the numbers that are on those buttons, and you can go over to these stones and replenish the numbers by just praying at these stones. Now there are actually some hidden ones. If you hold select down, there are some invisible stones, so just use the select button to find them. Because there always will be a stone in each area, more or less. So that's handy to know. Gonna go and pick up this item. There are a few items scattered about. One more little goblin left. You'll notice that the HUD display is very familiar, especially for those of you who have played Monster Hunter games before. It's pretty much the same HUD layout as on Monster Hunter. This is why I had to get this game. It is a lot like Monster Hunter, with the way it plays, the way it looks. It's very, very fun. There we go, this is where one of these soul things are going to appear now. This is what I mean. I think they're spirits of dead warriors.
驚いたな。御霊をその身に呼び込むとは。彼らは鬼に囚われし英雄の魂。心強い我らの味方だ。誇るといい。御霊と心を結べるのは才ある者の負の証なのだから。
And that's quest end. So yeah, I can equip that soul that I just gained to a weapon. And then when I hold down R, I can't actually show you because for some reason it's not there in the bottom right hand corner. It's probably because it's the first mission. I've covered it in other videos but I'll just probably recover things for people that have just come to this video. At least the loading times aren't too bad. Couple of seconds really.
君が初めてだ。君が鬼から解放したのが誰の御霊かわかるか？誰だそれは。少し待て。今私が感じ取る。源頼光。君にふさわしい御霊だ。物の符は歴史の影帽子。人知れず鬼を討つ影の存在。御霊と魂を結び異能の力を振るう者。君はその一人となった。覚悟しておくことだ。これから忙しくなる。さあお頭に報告に行くぞ。
Oops, accidentally cut the end of her sentence off. I know that I could just whiz through this text and skip it, which is pretty much... Excuse me. Sorry. I've been eating a lot of chocolate. I could skip this text, but I'm kind of leaving it on there just in case there are the handful of people watching this that can read Japanese. So yeah. Probably just explaining a few things now. Would you like to help us? Blah blah blah. No idea. Okay, well, right, first of all, I want to tell you about this bit here. Now, they're not available yet, but he has quests which are training missions for each weapon class. I will not be covering those in this Let's Play, and the reason for that is I've covered them on the demo. You'll find them in the playlist that's linked in the video description. They will be exactly the same, so there's no point in me covering those again, so I'll be skipping those in this Let's Play. So for now, let me just take you guys on a tour around. So this is the main hub of operations. This is where you pick up the quests. If you go over here, this is where you select the quests from the guild woman. Over here to the right is kind of like a shrine. You can pray here. Now you actually put money in here, and it can sometimes like give you buffs to go into a quest with. So it's kind of like the canteen in Monster Hunter, really. So that's pretty cool. So you may want to go to that to get a few coins in there and try and get some buffs. Now this guy over here, he is like the encyclopedia guy. He'll keep a log of all characters that you meet and monsters that you meet, and he'll basically tell you stuff about them. Of course, unless you read Japanese, it's pretty useless to be honest, but still. Okay, so if I go to the left here, this is where I can change my armour and I can change my weapons. You can also register sets, by the way, just like on Monster Hunter. And if I carry on going left here, this is a shortcut to my house. So here is my house. This is where you save your game in the middle. Like I said before, that's messages. That's where you keep all your materials that you've gained from monsters and stuff. You'll see here, I can just flip through. Now, on the demo, you actually only had 30 slots, I noticed. Now I've got 99. Fingers crossed you can expand on that. But that's really great that I've got 99 slots for items. But that'll probably get filled up quite quickly because the 30 items on the demo really got filled up quick. It was like the third quest and it got like maxed out, so I had to keep getting rid of stuff, and because I don't read Japanese I didn't know what I was getting rid of, which sucked. So over here is where we change weapons in your room. Now this here is awesome. In case you guys didn't know, you can play online on this game, not just on ad hoc, which is the top selection. You've got the middle one, which is Wi-Fi over the internet. Now this game does not have an online pass, guys. I am playing it on my UK account and I'll be able to connect and play with Japanese players on my UK account, and any updates will come via patches. The only thing I won't be able to do because I'm playing on my UK account is download DLC and play it. I'd have to basically start again and switch to my Japanese account, but that doesn't really bother me. I'm just covering the main game and I'm just going to enjoy the main game for now, because I probably will rebuy this in English anyway. So yeah, full online features if you're playing it on a US or UK account, even though it's a Japanese game. So let's take you guys around the rest of the town now. Can't go that way. We've got different characters around here. We've got a fox type creature here that doesn't actually say anything to you for a while. Then over here on the right we've got the smithy. So if I speak to him again, I can upgrade weapons, and it'll tell me the items. You can see there in the bottom right what I need. I've actually got the required items to upgrade pretty much every single one of these weapons I've got in storage. or I can go to create weapons if I want. And I've also got armour and stuff like that. So pretty self-explanatory really. So let's go over here. This guy sells like, I think he sells like basic monster parts, to be honest. You can also sell stuff to him and things like that. He sells like basic armour and stuff like that. So just like in Monster Hunter really. So, and we can also sell materials to him if we so choose. So I'm not too sure what this is. I don't know whether it's some kind of like notice board about dangers or something, or quests that will happen in the guild. Then if we go to this woman here, this is the woman that kind of has the souls of warriors that we can equip to our weapons. Just going through each selection here, trying to talk to everyone. Okay, so she's basically said, oh, you know, blah blah blah, you've got this soul or whatever it is, and she's saying that she can equip it to a weapon. And they do level up as well, guys, so I don't know whether the skills that give buffs to you will level up as well and they'll get stronger, or they'll evolve into more powerful ones. So you want to equip them and train with them basically, or whichever one you prefer. So heading back up is back where we started. This is outside of the guild hall now, so if we go in there we'll be back where we were selecting quests. And the giant stone over here again is to select ad hoc online, and I think that's also solo online, that last one. So that's about it for the village tour. So it's a pretty simplistic village. Like I said, I personally feel like it's a bit dull, but it's still a nice layout. It's easy to navigate. You won't find yourself getting stuck, to be honest. So I think I'll stop this episode here for now, guys. And obviously don't forget to stay tuned for the next Let's Play episode of Toukiden on the Sony Playstation Vita. You've been watching GadgetGirlKylie. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you next time, guys.